Hello everybody, how you guys doing? It's Joey Vegas again, and I got another great detector review here on Ground Signals. And today I'm going to be talking about a wonderful company that you are pretty well aware of, and that company comes out of Australia, and we're talking about Minelab. And today we're going to be looking at the X-terra 705 Gold Pack. What is the Gold Pack? The Gold Pack is going to have this unique coil that comes with it, 18.75 kilohertz. It's supposed to be a prospecting coil that has the ability to coin shoot and go out into the field and streams and find yourself some nuggets. This right here is supposed to be tuned to find small pieces of gold. So we're going to talk about this and see, what's really going on here. Is it worth the money? Is it not? You know me, I don't pull any punches. First of all, guys, I want to let you know I am not endorsed by this company or any other company that I review detectors. I just try to give you the information, the honest to goodness truth and information that I can give you concerning how these detectors work, at least for me. And I want you to also know, when I tell you that this detector didn't do well in this field or didn't do well in that field, that's for me. Okay, it's not saying that that's not good for you. Once again, if we were to trade pants, my pants wouldn't fit you and your pants wouldn't fit me, but it doesn't mean that they're not great jeans, okay? So all of these companies have been around for a long time, and as you know, the competitive nature of being in business, you've got to be good and you've got to have a good product to survive. And this guy right here, I got to tell you, I've owned a Minelab once before, and I owned the X-terra 505. I got that. I've never had a Minelab. I wanted to see what it was all about, and I got a hold of it, went out to a local park that I normally detect in, and in all honesty, I had a bad time with that detector because I couldn't get it to pinpoint right. The noise, the tones were just all over the place, and it was just too busy of a detector for me, and I wasn't having the fun that I normally have using my Teknetics brands, because they're straightforward, and they're chatty. Yes, they are, but I turned the sensitivity down, but I was able to find, the cherry pickings that I normally look for very fast, and that's why I've always, been a supporter of that brand. But let me tell you guys, I bought this thing, and I talked to my friends on the chat forum. That chat forum, guys, is going to be right up here on the screen, digchat.net. If you get a chance to go to digchat.net, there's going to be quite a few guys in there that we talk every day. Now, I'm in Las Vegas, okay, so it's going to be, I get on there about 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, okay, and everybody else is normally on there. You're going to find Grommy Lamy, Pinpointer, that's going to be in there, Cool Breeze, and a lot of other guys that you're going to see in there come through quite often, and you'll find the same people in there, and we talk about everything under the sun that has to do with detecting equipment, pinpointers, coils, all the good information, and it's done live, okay? So you don't have to wait. We're not commenting, but we're talking to us, and all the guys in here, they're very mature, they're grown up, and they'll give you their honest opinion as to what these things do and how it might help you. Alright, so anyways, guys, with this detector right here, I was expecting the exact same thing to happen with the 505, with the 705, and I got to tell you, I was absolutely blown away with what happened today when I built this. I put this thing together, and I went out to a park near my house that normally I've hunted out time and time again with every other detector. I thought that I cleaned house on it and that I wouldn't get anything. As far as I got? From the parking lot to the curb park, the curbstones, right before I even got to the park, because the park was loaded. Today I got kids playing softball, soccer, all frisbee, dogs, football, everything you could think of. I couldn't even get down into the field, so I had no choice but to detect the area between the street and the the curbstones where the parks were. And I was stuck. I was absolutely stuck with this machine, man. It was great. It was absolutely, I was blown away. This thing is amazing. The construction of this box right here, the way it sounds, the way it feels, just, it gave me great confidence when I was using it. The tones were coming through sharp. No, I didn't have a whole bunch of ghosting and weird reflection signals bouncing all over the place. Also, that park had a lot of EMI. There's a big like transmission box that shoots out, I don't know what it is. Could be cellular signals or underground, you know, electricity boxes. And my Teknetics go nuts. I can't even go in that area. And I went over there with this, and not a peep. I'm talking about absolutely quiet. The only thing that this beeped for was solid targets. Could be me. Could be me. But I'm telling you, man, this 705 right here, this thing is amazing. And we're going to get into the review here. We're going to show you a little bit about how this thing looks and so on and so forth, okay? So let's get it started. Alrighty, the first thing I'd like to start talking about here is the construction of this 705. I mean, if you guys have never had a Minelab before in the what is it, the Adventure lineup, I really love this little pistol grip design. You know, where the box sits on top here and you could wave it around. This thing is solid, man. It comes with nice little cam locks. You know, so it locks, the little locks come through here and it just snaps in place really well. Then the way this control box goes right in up here in the top and just pushes right in, and it's solid, man. I'm talking about, it's great. Nice little, just a whole nice little feel. Balance is really perfect. I like it a lot, man. You don't even have to put this like set screw in here. There's a little set screw. Yeah, you don't even need to use that because it locks itself in really well. Pretty good. Batteries on this thing right here are going to be, they run on AA's. Alright, right there. 4 of them. 2 on the bottom, 2 on top. And then over here, they're going to have your 1/4-inch jack. I was reading on a forum somewhere saying that if you bought the 705, as long as you buy a model that has this like this silver hologram thing on it, that it was actually retuned for lesser EMI. And that does sound good, but to me, all that hologram does there is to not void your warranty, because they'll know that if you split this box open because of that. That's my take on it. Alrighty guys, so here we have it, the X-terra 705 from Minelab. Let's cut this unit on and see what this bad baby can do. Power button. Okay, let's go through the buttons here. You got your power button here. You're going to have your coin prospecting button right here. So right now there's a little coin. I'm going to zoom it in. Try not to freak out on this. I zoom it in and there's a coin, little coin icon right in here. Okay? And when you hit the prospecting button, it'll go off into, there's a little teeny like prospecting pick that goes right over here. And you hit it back and it goes back into your coin mode. Okay? So zooming back out. So you've got that button that goes to prospect and coin. Then you're going to have modes right here. These are preset modes that are from the factory. 1 through 4, 2, 3, 4. Now if you take a look at it, you're going to see here, you're going to see right down here on the bottom, these are the discrimination segments. Okay, that's 1. 2 is set up a little bit different. It's got the iron out and it's taken out some of your pull tab areas. Then 3 here, it looks like they're really specific about the type of iron that they want to take out. And then 4, it's going to do the iron and then a little bit of the very high end frequency. For me, I just go ahead and hunt with 1. Okay, so it's going to knock out all of the junk iron down below and it's going to leave everything open for me that I can hear, and I'll determine. I'm the best detector that there is, okay? You've got your hearing, you've got your visuals, and then you've got you. Okay, so all 3 of those is your board delegation, and you guys all decide whether that thing's worth digging or not. So you could just sit there and say, hey man, it's a stinking Lincoln. It could be a stinking Lincoln, or it could be a nice fat ring. Okay, that's totally up to you. You can miss it by a mile, or you could just be, you know, bullseye right on it. Next thing we're going to look at all metal mode. We already know that when you're in the all metal mode, no discrimination. Anything at all of metal will be hit. Some people detect that way, and if you don't mind digging up a lot of junk, you know, that's one way you can do it. But I personally don't like digging up a lot of trash. I'm not interested in relics and iron. I do like looking for just coins, jewelry, and such. So moving on to the next, guys, we're going to go ahead and take a look over here. This is going to be your ground balance. You hit this right here and you pump the coil to set your balance, or you could do it automatically. So if you hit this button here, it goes to your ground balance. You hit this prospect and it's going to say AU, and it's going to track for you automatically what's best for your area. And it's saying right now that the best ground balance is going to be 30% mineralization. And I don't know what that really means. I mean, we're in my house sitting on top of my desk, so whatever that coil is picking up, it's saying that this is the best setting for it, and that's done for you all automatically through the automatic setting. You can adjust that if you want to go down and up. You could do it manually, or like me, I'm kind of lazy, I just do it automatically. Alright, and then we'll set that. Next button here, you're going to have your, this is going to be the remove and add for your discrimination. So if you want to add segments or remove segments, you're going to hit this button, do so. And then the next button that we're going to have right here, this is going to be your ground tracking. Ground tracking, what is ground tracking? That's another feature that's really nice on this. Well, as you're out and detecting your park, your field, or what have you, you don't have to constantly keep on checking your ground to see if the mineralization has changed. If you have automatic ground tracking, it's going to automatically make those adjustments for you as you move along. So all you've got to do is just pay attention to your digs and your target, finding your targets, okay? Because this will automatically keep that signal nice and clean and not allow that mineralization to become a problem for you. It's all handled throughout the box. Nice little feature, okay? And on the right hand side here is going to be your target depth. I'm assuming that each one of these is approximately 1 inch across the board, okay? And it's got a nice little backlight. Can't really see it too much there, but nice and bright when you're in the field. So if it's around dusk, everybody wants to go home, you still want to get out there and do a little bit more because you're having a great day, you're pulling up all kinds of crazy crap, turn the light on and keep on moving. Alright, so those are the basic features right there, but that's enough, man. I mean, that's, you know, frequency adjust, automatic ground balancing, and automatic tracking with a backlight. Man, those are some great features, and this 705 has all of that in there. So let's take a look and see what these tones sound like. Okay, so we're going to start off with just boring coins for right now. Let me back this out a little bit. Alright, so the coins, we have our basic quarter, 42 to 44. We're going to have our copper penny, 38. We're going to have our zinc, 30, 32. We're going to have our dime, 38. Look at that, that's pretty nice though. Some of these other detectors that I have, the coin and the copper penny come up with the same number. But this here, they do not. Okay, so 38 on the penny. And then we have our nickel, 14. Alright, so just basically ran you through all the coins here. Let me see if I got a 50-cent piece. I do have a 50-cent piece right here. Let's see what this thing comes with at. 46. How about a dollar? 44. What is this thing? 46? 46 and 44. Cool. How about an Alcoholics Anonymous coin that I found in the park? It's got that oath on it. Let's see. 42. Oof. Whatever that is. Alright, so let's take a look at some jewelry. Let's take a look at what a piece of silver ring does. $42, $44 on this silver ring. Then we'll have like a 14K horseshoe gold ring that I found. 16 on that guy right there. Then I got this big hog's head. Look at how big that silver ring is, man. I found this at a park the other day. That guy right there. 48 on this big heavy ring. Then we got this little like a girl's silver ring, whatever. 42. And then I found this really cool little pendant, and it's a 14K gold with a little gem in the center. See what this sounds like. 6, man. Low tone. Look at that. Guys, if you want to dig the precious, you guys have definitely got to dig those low tones, man. Everybody swears by them. So dig them foil tones and get paid. Now what about this guy right here? What is this? Gold, man. Look at that nugget. Ain't that beautiful? Ain't that a beauty? Let's see what this thing sounds like. 28 for gold? Why in the hell does 28 sound like that for gold? Why? Because it's fake. That's why. Fake gold, man. I found this at a park. Ain't that crazy? I thought I hit the pay dirt. I thought I hit the mother lode with this guy until I got it home and I found with ultimate sadness that it was not real. Garbage.